Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by my channel, Shalante Plant Based. So today I have an amazing recipe for you guys. It is Sunday and we're going to be making Sunday dinner. So on Sundays I like to make hearty meals, meals that stick to your ribs, but that are plant-based, free of animal products, free of dairy, free of meat, free of gluten, and I try to keep it as clean as possible. So I'm going to be making some curry jackfruit. I'm also going to be making some brown rice. I'm going to also be making some cabbage and some black beans. So go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to get started and show you the recipe and show you the ingredients that I'll be using. So keep watching. Okay guys, so let's get into these ingredients. I'm going to be using some avocado oil, some brown jasmine rice that I'll be cooking in a rice cooker because it's the easiest way to cook rice. I will also be using some chopped garlic, and here I have organic yellow onions, some plantains, of course I have some jackfruit, some vegan butter, some cabbage, 1 potato, and then also I have my seasonings here. I have some curry powder, some cumin. And this stuff is so amazing, guys. Vegetable bouillon paste. It's so good. It's like a condensed vegetable broth, and it's amazing. And then any of these ingredients that you missed, don't worry, because I will be putting a list of ingredients down below. So let's get started. I have chopped up my potatoes pretty small, and I'm going to pour some cold water in a boiler. And I'm going to let these boil for a few minutes. And then I'm adding some salt to help them boil and also give them a little bit of flavor. And so once we're done doing this, we're going to move on to the next step. So my black beans have been slow cooking to perfection all day. I did soak them overnight last night and put them in the crock pot this morning. And they are nice and tender and soft and very, very flavorful. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like me to show you the recipe on these. I had already cooked these previously. But I will do a video if you'd like me to. So here I have my plantains. Make sure when you're picking out the plantains, you want to get them as soft as possible to where they look rotten. Those are the best ones to choose. All I did with the plantains is add a little coconut sugar and maple syrup, and that was easy peasy. So now we're on to the start of the show, which is the jackfruit. I'm just rinsing it in cold water to get the briny flavor out. And then we're going to go ahead and get this chopped up. Jackfruit mimics the texture of chicken, so slightly. And so we're just going to get it chopped up so that it has like a shredded texture. See, that's what we're going for. We want it to be nice, finely shredded and chopped up. So my potatoes are looking nice and soft and perfect. So I'm just going to drain these, and then I'm going to get ready to add these to my jackfruit curry. And next what you're going to want to do is add your jackfruit to your heated pan. I have a few tablespoons of avocado oil, and I'm just going to sear this until it's nice and sauteed and it has like a brown crispy texture. And then also we're going to go ahead and add some onions, and we're going to get this jackfruit curry started, guys. The key to good jackfruit is making sure that it has a good texture. So definitely I found that browning it in a cast iron skillet gives it a nice crispy texture, and it's just delicious. Now that our jackfruit is nice and brown, we're going to go ahead and add the cooked potatoes and all of the rest of the seasonings that's going to make this beautiful curry. Here I'm going to be adding a few tablespoons of garlic. If you are here for measurements, I'm not the girl for you, so sorry, I'm just not that girl. But yeah, we're going to be adding some vegetable paste. This stuff is good, you guys. It's amazing. Adobo and jackfruit work well together, you guys. If you've ever made jackfruit, try putting adobo in it. It just brings out the flavor so good. But yeah, we're just gonna add the rest of the seasonings. We need some cumin for some earthy notes, as well as some garlic powder. Don't be shy with the garlic, guys. We need garlic in our lives. Like, it's good for you too. Lorries. Now, I used to be ashamed to tell people I still use Lorries even though I'm plant-based now, but I don't care. I'm not getting rid of Lorries. I still use Himalayan sea salt for a lot of my recipes, but Lorries is not going anywhere. It's staying with me. So I've added some paprika as well, and also some black pepper. And last but not least, curry powder. This is organic curry powder, and I like to use a lot of curry powder, so I don't know how much to tell you. Just sprinkle it in until the gods tell you that it's nice and seasoned. And so go ahead and give that a stir and let the spices and seasonings just sink and marry in together. And then we're going to be adding some vegan butter to give it like just a creamy texture. We're going to be adding a little bit of water as well. You can use vegetable broth if you're not using the vegetable paste. But because I use vegetable paste, I'm just going to be using some water, and that's what we're going to be doing. So stay tuned. So after I added my water and my vegan butter, I just put the lid on it and let it simmer for a few minutes. You don't have to let it simmer for too long because the jackfruit and the potatoes are already cooked, but you just want the spices and the seasonings to marry together. So just let it cook for maybe about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and this is what it looks like. Voila. Jackfruit and potato curry. You can add veggies. Like I said, I didn't have all the ingredients, but definitely add veggies. Next up, we're just gonna fry up our cabbage. I have a few tablespoons of coconut oil, and I'm using a wok. I love cooking my vegetables in woks. And then I'm using some Montreal steak seasoning, which is one of my favorite seasonings, because I feel like you don't have to do much of anything else other than the Montreal steak seasoning. I add a couple of tablespoons of garlic and also some garlic powder, and we're just gonna fry this. And it just takes a few minutes. You can add your onions, and you can add some bell pepper as well. And here I'm just frying up my plantains. I'm going to be frying them up for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. And my rice is nice and done. Get a rice cooker if you do not have one. Super easy. But I'm just going to add a few tablespoons of coconut oil to my rice, and that's easy peasy. Look at those beautiful plantains, you guys. Oh, I love plants. Look at those. So delicious. So nice and moist and golden brown. I love it so much. Sunday dinner is served. We got some curried jackfruit and potatoes. We got some brown rice, some black beans, cabbage, and sweet plantains. Thank you guys so much for watching Shalante Plant Based. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. And please remember to be healthy. Health is wealth. Bye-bye.